This week, we celebrate the Christmas season with a special Flame Central episode.
We have Christmas carols, we have gingerbread houses, we have everything you need for a Merry Christmas.
So get ready for a festive Flame Central coming your way right now.
Welcome to a special Flame Central and a Merry Christmas to all of you.
We have the whole gang here. Rhett McGibbon, Matt Warner, I'm Emily Austin. We're up at the Liberty Snowflex Lodge. What better place to hold our Christmas episode?
Yeah, there is no better, but before we dive into all the festivities, first we head to the Gridiron, where Liberty football faced off against Eastern Michigan in the Lending Tree Bowl.
Yeah, Liberty looking for its third straight bowl win. The Flames trailed 3-0 late in the first quarter when Malik Willis finds an open DJ Stubbs down the field. A 54-yard touchdown puts the Flames up 7-3. Just moments later, it's the Liberty defense making plays this time. Skylar Thomas batting the ball in the air with his left hand, finding it, then returning it. 27 yards for the score. And the party would just be getting started. Malik Willis would remind everyone in the nation why he's considered a first-round draft pick. He threw for 2 more touchdowns. He also ran for 2, including a 35-yard TD scamper. He accounted for 5 total touchdowns en route to being named the Lending Tree Bowl MVP. Behind Willis's effort, the Flames cruised to a 56-20 win, their third straight bowl victory. They become just the second team to ever win 3 bowl games in their first 3 years of FBS eligibility. Hugh Freeze and the boys finishing the season with an 8-5 record and ending another year on a winning note.
Not many programs can say they went to 3 straight bowl games in their first 3 years of FBS, much less won them against good football teams. You know, we've been able to do that, so man, credit to our kids, our staff, and our administration, and just all the support that we have there on the mountain.
We could not end the season on the loss. Like, that would hurt my heart like forever. I just didn't want to go out like that. It just means so much to not only us as a team, but also to our university.
Well, let's stay on the gridiron for our next feature, which is all about Christmas caroling. Okay, I'll stop because it's early in the show and I want you guys to stick around. Singing isn't my strong suit, but I did hear there's some pretty good voices on the Flames football team. So let's get in the Christmas spirit. Grab your hot chocolate, take a seat, and let's listen to Caroling with the Flames.
Silent night. Time to carol.
I'll just do it. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
Oh, we can sing, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
So as soon as it starts hitting the red, we start.
Deck the hall with fire, lonely, fa la 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 la. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. Wait, what you mean when it's the red? I'm talking about on the camera.
I'm saying partridge wrong.
Silent night, holy night, all is all is bright. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. 5 golden rings.
What a fun it is to slay a song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 maize milking, 7 Sunday. Round your virgin mother child. Your branches green in summer's glow, and evergreen in winter snow. On the 6th day, 6 geeses, good tidings we bring to you and your kids.
On the 10th day of Christmas.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, you stand in splendid beauty.
Open sleigh, hey, jingle bells,
La 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 la. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it out here. Sleeping.
Hold on. Heavily sleeping, heavily peace. Thank you.
Good thing those guys play football. Well, during the Christmas season, there's one word that typically comes to mind, and that is family. Now, unfortunately, in today's world, there's a number of children in the foster care system that are going to be without family during this holiday season. DJ Jordan, former Flames running back, is doing his best to change that, and it started in his own home.
Football has been a huge part of my life since I was in middle school.
Former Liberty University football player DJ Jordan remembers well the lessons the game has taught him.
I'm really glad that I played because it taught me about work ethic. It taught me about doing hard things. I remember Coach Sam Ratigliano, and he taught us a lot about manhood and taught us things that really conveyed to other aspects of our life. The lessons I learned about work ethic and setting a high bar and a standard and working as a team with people who may be different than you towards an objective are really the biggest lessons I've learned from football throughout my career, and especially at Liberty University.
For DJ, the things he learned at Liberty were building blocks on a foundation that had already been laid by his parents.
My mom and dad met very, very young. They were actually both teenagers when they fell in love. And they both came from very impoverished backgrounds, and they both made the decision that they were going to try to change the trajectory of their lives and also their children's and generations to come after them.
So when it came his turn to be a father, DJ drew upon his parents' example.
When I found out that I was going to be a father, I was overjoyed, and I automatically thought about the things that and the experience that I had in my home, and wanting to give my child and my son those same things.
In addition to ministering to his own family, DJ would also reach out to mentor young boys in the community, where he discovered a common thread running through most of their lives.
I would find out that their home life wasn't very good and their fathers were not involved. And it was probably during that moment where just the issue of fatherhood became so important to me, because trying to raise your child as a Christian young man or young woman, when there are a lot of temptations, there's a lot of ideas, there's a lot of different views and viewpoints that our children are exposed to at very, very young age. So it's not easy to be a father.
This dilemma of absent fathers really hit home during an event at their church called Orphan Sunday. DJ and his wife were struck with just how many of America's children struggle with this all too common issue of an unstable home life.
There are over 100,000 kids in America right now who need adoptive families who are in the foster care system. And there were children within a 15-mile radius of where we were at the time who did not have stable homes, did not have a mother or a father that would be with them and to raise them and care for them. We also saw the racial disparity as well in the foster care system. It exists right now, roughly about double the amount of the regular Black child population in America. And so we felt like that we could not move on without being a part of the solution.
The couple would begin taking foster children into their home, and before long, it became apparent that God was calling them to take the next step.
The number one goal for foster care is to reunify with your biological parent. But if that does not occur for a number of reasons, drug addiction, poverty, homelessness, a whole bunch of reasons, abuse, then the state is really tasked for finding a forever family for that child.
Meet Victoria, who has found her forever family. Today, she is a healthy young lady who calls DJ Dad. But like many children in the foster care program, Victoria required some extra special care in the beginning.
Our daughter, she had some challenges. Reactive attachment disorder is something that many children have when they don't have a stable parent to connect to in their early age. And unfortunately, our daughter did not have that. You know, she went into foster care when she was 6 weeks old as an infant. She came to us, she could not walk. She could not eat. She was 1.5 years, could not walk. She couldn't feed herself. She couldn't say any words. And that was largely because she had never had a parent who was devoted to her and training her and engaging her and stimulating her brain. And so at the time, my wife, she quit her job and she was home full time with our daughter. And even within 3 months, we saw a tremendous change with her. She just blossomed and developed really quickly during that time because she was able to have that one-on-one engagement and that love and that stability.
And now, having been on this journey, DJ and his family encourage others to do the same.
It's tough, but the reward is amazing. James 1:27 says, "Pure and undefiled religion is to care for orphans and widows in their distress." It's all throughout the scriptures, and the Bible has called the church to do that in supporting, loving, and helping people on the margins, especially children who are vulnerable.
Just great to see the impact that DJ and his family are making, and our thanks to Ken Toes for producing that piece. Well, a few weeks ago, we put out our first McKay on the Mic segment where Coach McKay interviews his own players, and it was so popular we had to bring it back.
Oh yeah, this time though, it's all about Christmas and just as entertaining.
Welcome back, Flames Nation, to episode 2 of McKay on the Mic. This is our Christmas edition. I'm here with superstar freshman DJ Moore, Brody Peebles. We're here with Steven Berggraf. First question is, name Santa's reindeer.
Dancer, Prancer.
Vixen? Donner, I don't know, that's actually a reindeer.
Comet. Cupid? No.
Okay,
that's about it.
let's work on that. Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
The Mariah Carey song, solid.
I'm going Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
Wow. How's it go?
Oh, no, you can't put me on the spot like that.
Which Mariah Carey song? Can you give us a couple of stanzas?
Can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Your favorite ever Christmas gift?
So in the 3rd grade, my mom got me this jacket, this like Nike sweatshirt. I probably never took it off.
Wow.
I think everybody was like, do you have like different clothes? I'm like, no, I just like this jacket.
Did you ever sneak in your parents' closet or hiding places to see what your gift was?
Yeah, actually, I told my mom that a couple weeks ago, and she got pretty upset.
Oh, you just told her?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Mom, I remember like y'all's closet, like under the bed, like I found them all.
Anything on this year's Christmas wish list that you want Santa to bring you?
A win in the Hawaii Classic.
A win.
3 wins. A tournament.
This is Steven Berggraf, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Wish a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to everybody else.
Coming up, the competition gets real as Liberty athletes compete in the 2nd annual Gingerbread House Challenge.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll wonder if 2 years was one too many. That's when Flames Central returns.
Some come for the crowd, the team, the community, or the love of the game. Others are game changers, here to fulfill their dream of impacting the world. We are here to help every student reach their goals by providing advanced learning, moving worship, competitive athletics, and an enriching social network. One thing is certain, as our campus grows, so does our passion for the things that truly matter. We remain strong in our commitment to deliver a premier Christian education to more than 125,000 students around the globe. Liberty offers over 700 academic programs, including nursing, aviation, cinematic arts, seminary, and law. Our combination of hands-on learning and dedicated faculty enables students to graduate job-ready, no matter what program they choose. Our thriving online community is no exception. We want to help distance learning students add a graduation cap to the many hats they wear, allowing them to be a part of our family without leaving theirs. Liberty's campus is alive with the heartbeat of true faith. Here, professors are mentors, classmates are worship leaders, and teammates are family members. Speakers from all walks of life address one of the largest Christian gatherings in the nation, challenging students to grow in many different ways. Liberty's vibrant spiritual life ignites students with a passion for the gospel. Our athletes compete at the highest collegiate level with 20 NCAA Division I teams. The Liberty Flames have captured more than 150 conference titles, and their intensity continues to light up the playing field. A thriving club sports and intramural program also provides plenty of opportunities to be a part of the team. But social life is not limited to the confines of our stadiums. Whether it's a world-class musical concert or a professional theatrical performance, there are many ways to take a study break with friends. We have over 7,000 acres of campus to explore and encourage students to test their limits with hiking, biking, and shredding the slopes at Liberty Mountain Snowflake Center. Our campus continues to develop as we build the framework for an exciting future. We are striving to remain on the cutting edge of higher education. As the momentum builds, our mission remains the same. We always have and always will be training champions for Christ.
First responders, you proudly serve. You are faithful to the call to serve your community, the call to protect, the call to save lives. Just as you honor God through your calling, at Liberty University, we're called to honor you by saving you money so you can earn a degree that prepares you today for whatever calls tomorrow.
Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Flame Central. We hope you're having a great Christmas season so far. Well, tradition, it's a big part of what makes Christmas so special, and we here at Flame Central have started our own.
Oh, yeah. Some people Christmas carol. You understand why we, especially me, don't. Some people bake cookies, but we get athletes to build gingerbread houses.
Yeah, building gingerbread houses is pretty common practice, right? But you make it a competition, and then it gets interesting.
Yeah.
Let me be the first to welcome you to the second annual Liberty Flames Gingerbread House Challenge. Now, the teams are back here quickly getting ready for today's fierce competition. The rules are the same as a year ago. They have 10 minutes to build a gingerbread house masterpiece. Now, in just a moment, we're going to talk to our judges, Matt Warner and Emily Austin, on what they hope to see today from the creations. But first, let's meet our teams.
Which camera? Oh, this one.
From field hockey, Charlotte Von Hold and Lizzie Hamlet. From football, Nick Brown and his assistant, Austin Mock. And finally from softball, Kara Canetto and Her Highness, Danae Griffin. On to our judges. Fresh off her 2021 bestseller, Why Work When You Can Eat? Emily Austin is back for her second year as a judge. Plus, baking mogul and star of the hit TV show, I Bet You Can't Just Sniff It Once, Matt Warner. Last year, the judges chose the Treehouse Masterpiece as their winner. What will they look for today?
Structure. I want something that is held together at the end of our judging.
I'm looking for creativity. Listen, we're not looking for this isn't a gingerbread shanty town, right? We're looking for palatial estate, something that screams Christmas, something that will deck your halls.
Let's get it started.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, gingerbread.
We gotta glue it to the board, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Hold that upside down.
Upside down? What?
Yeah, we gotta glue it to the board, right?
Yeah, I guess.
No, wait, stop. Let's do this first. Actually, we can actually
remember we have to know how it's gonna line up.
Oh yeah, do that one first. Okay.
I'm really impressed with softball here early on. There's no hesitation. They're working fast. But here's the key and something you need to watch. You work a little too fast, that's when the mistakes occur.
We'll talk to you guys first. Interesting idea going with the decorating before the building. What were your thoughts behind that?
I actually Googled before we came in tips for making gingerbread houses, and that was the #1 tip, was to decorate before. Char's never done a gingerbread house before, so this is her first
I trust
one.
her with everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We've got crushed peppermint going on with football. That's impressive. Hey, you use your strengths, right? And strength is a strength of the football team, you would think. And so they're going to that early on. I like it.
So I wonder how much gingerbread building there is in the Netherlands. Charlotte Von Hold They look a little confused.
Okay, stay. No.
Don't let go. Don't let go.
How are people doing this?
Danae, it seems like you're the master builder here. Is this one of those situations where you say, Neto, hands off, I've got this?
No. We're trying some different approaches. We had some gingerbread building experience freshman year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we started off as nursing majors, and we had dropped so many classes that we didn't have finals. So we built gingerbread houses in the dorm.
Dude, look at this wall. Decorating? Look at this wall.
I love the attention to detail we're seeing from football. Did not see that coming, but these two guys are really getting down to every little speck of candy is so important to them.
We have 1 minute. Just start throwing crap on it.
No.
Oh, boy.
London Bridge is falling down.
You know, it's great that they can still laugh through that, but I'm not laughing.
No.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off.
Okay, let's start things off with field hockey. Not much to look at here, but a lot of color, which is a positive, and the teamwork throughout was just amazing.
Frankly, I'm embarrassed right now looking at this. It looks like some sort of elf massacre happened here. I'm looking for the bodies underneath this stuff, but do appreciate the effort, and maybe you can get it next year. You're a kicker, correct?
Yes, sir.
I suggest you take this and kick it as far as you possibly can. Frankly, I'm pretty disappointed in you, and I imagine Hugh Freeze is as well when he finds out, because he has been asking how you guys have been faring, and it's sad to see the way this one ended up.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We are here with the champions of the Gingerbread Challenge. This one was clear, right, Matt Warner?
Yeah.
I mean, from the last second snow spray to the details of the lights.
Love the lights on the front of the Gingerbread House. Your head coach, Dot Richardson, has a couple of gold medals. Now you girls have something that she'll never have, which is Gingerbread Challenge Championship. Congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Me and Kara have honestly been training for this moment since freshman year. We've had a lot of practice building gingerbread houses, and winning this meant everything to us.
We knew coming in we were going to have a strong foundation, and I think that we did a really good job with that. And with decorating, we just kind of knew each other and knew what we wanted to do and coming in, so I think that we fed off of each other very well.
All right, now it's time for one of the great traditions here at Flame Central, our Christmas Warm, Hot, and Fuego.
Right.
Best player moment from, actually, the past week is what we typically do. Gonna be a little bit different, though, this time around.
Yeah,
what are we doing? And let me pour some eggnog while you do that. Can I do that?
What we're talking about today is if I could get 3 Christmas presents under the tree from Liberty Athletics going into the spring semester, what would those presents be? Here, while you keep pouring, do you mind if I get going?
Oh, yeah, please. Can we get a little fire here?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead, Brett.
All right, Warren, what I would love to see is an ASUN championship for women's tennis. This is a group that has come so close last year, 6-0 record in conference play going into the ASUN tournament. They lost in the semis. Jeff Marin, we love that guy. He's such a good guy. He's built
Friend of the show.
Yeah, exactly. He's built a strong program here, and he continues to make it better and better. Now, this is a young team coming into this season, but they are a talented team. I'd love to see them just get over that hurdle, because we saw field hockey this year. Right. You get past that hurdle, you don't know what can happen. I feel like it could be the same thing for women's tennis.
I get you a little nog there, Rhett, while we move on from warm now, we go to hot. What's your Christmas gift here?
I'd love to see under the tree a top 10 individual finish for Kieran Vincent.
Oh, going to the links. Okay,
I would, yeah. And you know, I know I'm kind of narrowing it down, not doing the team thing here. I'm doing it strictly for Kieran, but what a great ambassador for Liberty Golf.
No doubt.
He's always willing to do an interview,
Great
always
hair.
has, fantastic flow. You gotta love it. This is a guy too that, you know, he can have struggles, but he's still willing to take some questions. He always talks positively about his experience. Real talented golfer. During his time at Liberty, he has had the injury bug. Last year, finally got away from that. You saw how good he can be. I'd love to see him this season again, just have that consistency, get into that top 10 of the individual athletes in NCAA golf and stay there. I think he has the talent to do it, and it would be just great for him in his future, because he's such a good guy.
Yeah, we enjoy talking to him any chance we get. All right, finally in Fuego, Rhett, the number one thing you're hoping for in this coming season.
Yeah, I feel like a kid when you walk down and you see that big present under the tree and you're like, oh, I wonder what's in that one. What it could be for me is I'd love to see baseball go to a super regional. Oh, it'd be great. Last year, what a showing they had. You know, you go up against Tennessee, which is a really strong team. You drop it, unfortunately. You knock off Duke a couple of times. But this is a team, again, brings back some talent. Some of the kids that they've brought in, Matt, you and I are both talking about, they have got some studs coming into this program. Coach Jackson got the ink to the paper. He's here for a while. This is a team that is on the rise, much like a lot of the teams here at Liberty University.
Rise with us, you might say.
Hey, I think that sounds familiar. Yeah, that would be a great, I love this baseball team. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch them this spring. And if they could just, again, we're talking about get over the small hurdles. You never know what could happen. I think this is a team that could be primed to go on a long run.
That's the next step, the Super Regional. We hope they take it this year, Rhett. Enjoy some dogs.
Good
Merry
stuff.
Christmas to you as always. All right, when we come back, we'll put a bow on the show. Get it? Christmas bow, like I did there? Yeah, I'm a professional. Stick with us. You're watching Flame Central.
Times are changing. At Liberty, we've made it our priority to grow, to learn, to improve. But even with all the change, our purpose remains. We want to equip people to go make a difference through their calling in their communities around the world. And though we are blessed with an amazing campus, our most valuable resource has always been the people, our students, and those who inspire them. It's the people who serve, maintain, support. It's you.
What's really important? Not the buildings, not the mountain, not the property, but the young people who use these buildings, who study in these facilities. They are important.
No matter what the future holds, we will stay focused on our goal. And the people of Liberty University are how we will continue to carry out our mission. They are the ones who empower us to
Training champions for Christ. Champions for Christ. Training champions for Christ.
A graduate degree is about more than letters behind your name. It's about mastering ideas, standing out from the crowd, not just for expertise, but for excellence and integrity. At Liberty University, we stand out from the crowd by not raising online tuition prices for the past 6 years and offering lower rates for select programs. Over 250 graduate degrees, one you, infinite possibilities.
Welcome back to our special Christmas edition of Flame Central. That's going to about do it for the show this week. But before we go, any great Christmas traditions you guys have?
Oh, yeah. Grandma's butter cookie recipe. But on the cookies, we put a cherry on top. We shape them in a Christmas tree.
Okay.
So good. I'll have to bring you guys some.
Please do.
Yeah, this might be a weird one. It might be my Canadian roots. I don't know. But my mom would always make mashed turnips for Christmas, and I love them. Most people probably think that's like...
Oh, we all do that.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Yeah, we make cinnamon rolls. Sounds a little bit better than mashed potatoes, but we do that every Christmas morning. We make cinnamon rolls. We enjoy that before we open the gifts. So yeah, a lot of great Christmas traditions. We hope you all get to enjoy some as well. Remember, go to libertyflamecentral.com to see some stories you may have missed, and we'll see you right back here in the new year.